Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And that'll go for a gain of about 4 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Chubb. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned him.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison.
Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Mims sent in motion here. Here comes the jet sweep. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down, Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Head to 60! Head to 60! Let's go!
10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. That's taken in by Chubb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 range, 70. Buffalo 18.
Throwing. Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Russ. Now he'll run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
4 down. Bang out.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. They'll go with the reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They go play action now. Wilson, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Steelers.
They'll motion over Metcalf. Wilson now off the bootleg. Metcalf left side, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Throwing again, Wilson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's into the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 6. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Nix from the gun. Up. The ball comes out. One of the Steelers has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers tack on one more to their lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Austin now to return this. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line for a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
On 1st down, Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
Steelers 31, Broncos 13.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
14.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They run it over center with Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Wilson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now, Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and 6. Here's a give left side to Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very...
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see...
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further.
Broncos 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Give up the middle to Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
19 tight.
A 1st down throw for Nix. There's... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
This one grabbed by Austin. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.